Welcome back all of you to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready with today's video. This video is for class 8th and the subject is maths, and today we are supposed to start the new chapter, that is chapter number 7, and the name of the chapter is cubes and cube root. We have already completed that the chapter squares and square root. In the squares we are supposed to see the pair, or we are supposed to multiply the number by itself to find the square. Here in the cube we are supposed to multiply the number 3 times to find the cube, and we are supposed to find the triplet to see whether the given number is a perfect cube or not. So in the first question of exercise 7.1 we have to see whether the given numbers are perfect cube or not. So first question, first part is 216, and at the same time I will write the second part. Second part is 128. So we have to check whether these are perfect cubes or not. So we will see, we will find the prime factorization. So we can divide by 2, 108, then again we can divide by 2 because the number is ending with 8. So 2, 5, 4, again we can divide by 2, 2, 2, 7, again we can divide by now 3, and then 3. Now 216 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2, 2 into 2 into 2, at the same time 3 into 3 into 3, 3 into 3 into 3. Now we have to see, now we are not supposed to find the pairs, now we are supposed to find the triplets, means a group of number having 3. So here 3 3's are there, here 3 2's are there, means the triplets are complete. If the triplets are complete, then we can say that 216 is a perfect cube. Now we are supposed to check 128. So 128 we can divide by 2, then we can divide again by 2, again we can divide by 2, then 2 8 ja, 2 4 ja, then 2 2 ja. So here we can write 128 is equals to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Now we will start making the triplets. So 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Now 2 is still remaining. If 2 is remaining now, so triplets are not complete, then we can say that 128 is not a perfect cube, is not a perfect cube. Triplet complete like this, then it is a perfect cube. If triplets are incomplete, then we can say that this number is not a perfect cube. At the same time we will take some more parts from here. We can take 1000 and 100 as well. The next part is 1000. So we can check whether 1000 is a perfect cube or not. We will start with 2, 5 0 0, again we can divide by 2, again we can divide by 2, Now we can divide by 5 only, that is, again we can divide by 5 only. So we will see the prime factorization of 1000 is 222 and 5 into 5 into 5. Now we will start making the triplets. So here the 3 numbers are there, here the 3 numbers are there. So triplet of 2 as well as triplet of 5 is there, which is complete. So we can say that 1000 is a perfect cube. Now we are supposed to check the next one, that is 400. So 400, we are supposed to find the prime factorization of 100, that is this is the prime factorization of 100. So 100 is equals to 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. So the triplet is not complete, as the triplet of 2 is incomplete as well as 5's triplet is also incomplete. So we can say that 100 is not a perfect cube. If the triplet is complete, then it is perfect cube. If triplet is not complete, then we will say that is not a perfect cube. So now you can try the remaining part. One part is there, 46,656. You are supposed to find the prime factorization. Afterwards you are supposed to observe the triplets. If all the triplets are there, then this number will be the perfect cube, and otherwise it will not be the perfect cube. Now we are supposed to discuss question number 2. In question number 2, the given numbers are not a perfect cube. Now we are supposed to find the number by which we are supposed to multiply the given number to be the perfect cube. So question number 2, part 1, and the number is 243. Now by which number we should multiply 243 to make this number a perfect cube? So we have to find 243. First of all, we will find the prime factorization. So as the number ends with 3, so it cannot be divided by 2. Now we can add the digits, 3 plus 4, 7 plus 2, 9. 9 comes in the table of 3, that's why it is divisible by 3. So 3 8 ja, 3 1 ja. Now again by 3, 3 2 ja, 3 7 ja. Again it is divisible by 3. Again it is divisible by 3. So 243 can be written as 3 into 3 into 3 into 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 and 5. We will start making the triplets from either side. Here first triplet is complete. Second one, we are having only 2 3s, means we require one more. If we write here like this, triplet will be complete. So what we get from here, we get that we have to multiply by 3 to complete the triplet, means we have to multiply the number by 3 to be a perfect cube. So we have to multiply by by 3. So like this only we can find out We can take the second part as well, that is 256. 256. So we have to find the prime factorization. 1 2 8, then 2 6 4, then 2 3 2, then 16, so the prime factorization is there. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we will take the triplets 1 2 and this 3 1, third one is incomplete. So what we have to do to complete that triplet, we have to multiply by 2. Hence we got the answer. We have to multiply 256 by 2 to be the perfect cube. So here the answer will be, we have to multiply by 2. So you are supposed to try the remaining questions. You have to keep in mind that you are not supposed to be confused in between the square roots and the cube roots, because in the square roots we are supposed to observe we are supposed to consider the pairs only, and in the cube roots we are supposed to consider the triplets. Triplets means a group of 3 numbers. Here the triplets should have the same numbers, same triplets of same numbers. So like this we are supposed to proceed. I hope that you have understood and you will try the questions. First of all, you are supposed to repeat the questions what we have done today, and afterwards you are supposed to try the remaining questions, and after completing you are supposed to take the pic of that and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number. If you are having any kind of doubts or if you are facing some kind of problem, then you can message us or you can even call us. We will try to rectify your doubts so that you can easily proceed the questions given in your textbook. Thank you very much.